is up, my dudes? Matt here again with another video. Out here on one of the coolest spots I like to fish, out here on the canals. We're a little ways away from the coast, but we can still catch snook, tarpon, all that stuff. That's what makes this area so cool. You can see a ton of really awesome wildlife out here. And I just brought my small little spinning setup this morning. Gonna get started here with a paddle tail. I got some other small baits. There's also peacock bass out here, so I'm gonna get started here. We're gonna work our way around these canals, have a little fun. All right, let's get after it. All right, I'm just gonna start off with this little white paddle tail here, little Z-Man. I got a 20-pound mono leader on. And again, this is just such a cool spot. Super calm and chill out here. And I have seen peacock bass out here along with all the other largemouth and even saltwater stuff like tarpon and snook. So it just makes fishing here so much fun. And to be able to enjoy, I mean, look at that, look out here, all that wilderness. This is the kind of stuff that I like to fish probably some of the most, because you're not just in the city surrounded by buildings and everything. I feel like this is kind of what fishing is supposed to be. Let's see if we can catch something nice out here. I'm just working this paddle tail nice and slow. That's something I've kind of realized recently. I don't know if I'm just an idiot, but I'm watching some videos on YouTube with guys talking about fishing and all that, and I feel like I really realize how ADD I am and how I'm fishing just way too fast. Not letting my bait get down to the right depth. Because I used to, I mean, literally I'd be working a paddle tail like this. I mean, that's a little exaggerated, but I think you really have to, when it comes to fishing, especially artificials, because you're actually putting action on the bait, you have to really slow it down and keep that lure in the strike zone as long as you can. I think that's kind of the ticket. I have to really fight my ADHD on that. All right, let's try the other side here. And there's a bass just staring at me right now. He's definitely gonna get spooked here, but I'm gonna toss my little swim jig right on him. Yep. Oh, there's a guy just hanging right there. All right. See if we can run this near this little kind of seawall here. Again, working this bait nice and slow. Got a nice little point out here where it kind of moves into whatever that is over there. Let's see if we can catch a fish right here. Oh, I might have went right into the weeds though. Oh, we're good, we're good. All right, I'm gonna fish around this point, see if we can find something just kind of hanging out down here. Actually, I wish the water was moving a little bit more. It's tough to fish when there's no water movement at all. I mean, even if some wind could pick up, that would be nice. Let's see if we can throw it right on the point here. Oh, I think I spooked something off. Something's sitting up there. Could have been a turtle though, but. Oh yeah, this spot here could be the spot. This is kind of a little spillway-like system where if it gets too high on this side from all the rain and everything, they let it flow out these giant cylinder pipes out here into the canal, and snook and tarpon and everything, largemouth, will all be right around these pipes or inside the pipes, waiting for a little bait fish to come pouring out. Let's see, I gotta get my bait down deeper, I think. I'm telling you, everything, it's all about depth control. I gotta get that bait down, let it sink, get close to the bottom, slowly reel. Let's see if we can get bit. All right, guys, unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to make a little spot change here. I'm not that surprised. The water levels are still a little bit low. You know, as we move closer and closer to, you know, mid-spring and summer, when the rain is really coming down hard, the water levels are gonna be coming up, it's gonna be more current, and that's when I'm gonna start seeing, you know, tarpon roll and bigger snook out here and stuff like that. And yeah, we're getting close, so it was definitely worth the chance to come out here because it's just so beautiful to come out here and experience this nature. But gonna switch spots. We're gonna come back here maybe in a couple weeks after we've had some rain and check back in again. So let's head to the next spot. I'm making my way to the next spot here. Just have to walk along this trail a little ways and then kind of opens up into a little lake. This is the river system. So earlier we were on the canal. This is a river, but same kind of deal. Hooked myself in the leg a little bit. Same kind of deal. We got snook, tarpon, largemouth of course out here. So let's see if we can get on them. All right guys, starting out here at this big little lake I told you about. Just gonna throw this basic little 4-inch paddle tail. I think this is a good kind of dirty watercolor. Got that chartreuse tail on it. And I'm just gonna kind of work my way around this whole area. See if we can get on a bite here. If I can stay out of the mud, jeez. My feet just sank in there a couple inches. Okay. Like, jeez, what is going on? This thing is so tangled up. What the heck? Okay, let's start casting around here. See if we can get a bite. Hopefully it gets a little deeper out there because it's super shallow right in front of me. Oh, there's the bass right in front of me. There's a little bass right in front of me, but I spooked him. He's pretty tiny though. Jeez, it's wet over here. I don't know if I can even make a cast. Oh, there we go. Maybe there'll be more where he came from. Oh, got one. I got a bass here. Oh, not a bad one either. Heck yeah. I saw him come up and eat it right there. Oh my gosh. He ate it right there next to these cypress trees. Got rid of the skunk, guys. Got just a little bass here, maybe just a couple pounds, but hey, had to grind for a little while to find that one. Hopefully we can find some more right here. I'm gonna let him go. See you, buddy. Oh, he is fired up. Look at him go. Like stuck in the mud a little bit. There he goes. All right, we've been working pretty hard for today for that fish right there, but it feels good to get one on the board here. He was just right there next to the cypress trees. I don't know if it was the same one I saw. There might be a school just kind of staging out, so I'm gonna cast the same area and then keep moving around. But I kind of found some shade here. They might just be looking for an area out of the sun, but hey, that's the way fishing goes. Sometimes you gotta work a little bit for it. So let's see if we can find some more, maybe a snook or tarpon. By the way, I don't think I talked about this area that much yet, but again, kind of like earlier this morning, such a beautiful area out here. I mean, cypress trees, you got palm trees, the woods, the river here, and it's just, there's so much life. I wish I would have got a shot of it, but there was a spoonbill over on the other bank. Oh, something big swimming right there. What is that? Something big just swam right by here. Anyway, just a lot of cool birds and everything, so love to get out to areas like this and just enjoy the nature. So let's see if we can catch something. All right, my dudes, really gonna keep my eyes peeled for gators right now so I don't get eaten. And I'm getting my feet soaked in here. Tough thing about bait casters is it seems like you need a little bit more room to make a cast a lot of times, because you kind of have to have that long, smooth kind of cast. It's kind of hard to cast up in here. It's also a 7-foot rod. If I had maybe something a little bit shorter than a 7-foot rod, it'd be a little bit easier. See if there's any bass hanging out in here. It would be so epic if I caught a snook or a tarpon right now. There we go. Get it out there, boy. All right, guys, making a little switch here. I think this might help me out. I'm gonna go with something a little bit smaller and a little more natural looking of a color. This is another Slayer Inc. paddle tail. This is the 3-inch instead of the 4-inch. And yeah, let's see if this gets us some more bites. Let's go. There's some big tilapia over here. I'm gonna put my jig right in his little spot there, see if he gets aggressive on it. Sometimes they'll hit this thing if I just put it right in their little nest. Let's see. I wonder if I can catch one of these things. I just got one a couple weeks ago, maybe. Just like I said, just put it right in his little nest. He just got mad and ate my little jig. Here we go. Let's put it right here. Oh, I got a little bass right there. What the heck? Oh my gosh, he came out of nowhere. Wow, that's funny. I was trying to just slow it down and put it in that little nest, and this guy just came out of nowhere and hit it. Look how tiny this little guy is. Little baby bass. Let's get him back in the water here. Wow. It's funny how aggressive even the small ones can be.